Welcome to the Bible Difficulties and Answers podcast. I'm Lance Smith, your host, armed with scripture, a bottomless mug of curiosity, and a knack for turning philosophical head scratchers into spiritual high fives. We're now in week 15 of our 20-week Sunday series, and today we're cracking open section 4 of J. Steve Miller's Faith is Not Blind. Pages 86 to 88 take us into a fascinating realm. The widespread phenomenon of people just knowing that God exists. Let's set the scene. You're in line at the DMV, and the guy ahead of you, tattoos, sunglasses, grumbling about bureaucracy, turns and says, "You ever just know God is real?" You blink. Did divine revelation just interrupt your Tuesday? Apparently, yes, and he's not alone. On page 86, Miller introduces Exhibit 15. People from all walks of life, janitors, judges, jazz musicians, report a direct apprehension of God. Not based on feelings, not based on syllogisms, just known. It's like belief is a gift, not a conclusion. And while that might sound suspiciously like skipping the homework, Miller argues it's not irrational, it's foundational. Think about it. We believe in the external world, other minds, and our own consciousness without airtight proof. We don't wake up and say, better recheck if gravity's still working. We just trust it. Similarly, many people trust their experience of God as a basic belief, like trusting your own eyesight without needing a peer-reviewed paper to confirm you're not blind. Page 87 takes it further. Miller compares this to consciousness. Imagine Susan Blackmore and Alex Rosenberg trying to convince Bart, your average guy on the street, that consciousness is an illusion. Bart's response, "Seriously, I'm talking to you right now. If I'm not conscious, who's doing the talking? My shoes?" It's the kind of argument that makes philosophers sigh and plumbers nod. Some things are just too obvious to debate. And here's the kicker. Miller says people who just know God exists often have very little interest in apologetics. I have family members just like this. It's like trying to convince someone the world is round when they've already flown around it. Why reading a book proving what you've already experienced? For them, God isn't a hypothesis, it's a reality. Now, the skeptics might say, okay, but what about the flying spaghetti monsters? Miller addresses that too. We don't see masses of sane, intelligent people claiming life-altering encounters with pasta-based deities. The God hypothesis stands apart because it's not just widespread, it's transformative. People don't just believe, they change. Page 88 wraps it up with a philosophical punch. Alvin Plantinga, the heavyweight philosopher, argues that belief in God can be properly basic, just like belief in other minds or the reliability of our reasoning. You don't need proof to know your mom loves you, or that the sun will rise tomorrow. Some beliefs are baked into how we experience the world. And William Alston backs it up in Perceiving God, arguing that religious experience can be a legitimate source of knowledge. It's not blind faith, it's vivid apprehension. So here's the big question. Are these just knowers deceived, as naturalism might suggest, or are they tapping into something real, as theism proposes? Miller leaves us with a scale, 0, not convincing, to 10, totally convincing. Where do you land? I'll go first. I've had moments, quiet, unremarkable ones, where I felt a presence I couldn't explain. Not fireworks, just a whisper, a warmth in the cold, a clarity in confusion. Have you ever had that? A moment that felt like more than a coincidence? Let me know. Email me at BibleDifficultiesAndAnswers@gmail.com or join the conversation on our Facebook page. For further reading, check out Plantinga's Warranted Christian Belief or Thomas Nagel's review of Plantinga's work in the New York Review of Books. And if you're feeling bold, dive into William Alston's Perceiving God. It's dense, but worth the climb. Next Sunday, episode 16 explores how belief in God isn't just widespread, it's often rational, even among intellectual elites. We'll look at why some of the brightest minds still find room for faith. Until then, share this episode, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or Spotify, and check out all episodes at BibleDifficultiesAndAnswers.podbean.com. And remember, maybe belief isn't a leap. It's the light we've already seen, flickering in the background, just waiting to be named. I'm Lance Smith, signing off with good luck, good health, and God bless. So long, everybody.